Hello, movie lovers. Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'm bringing you guys my new Blu-ray and DVD shopping guide and reviews for September 1st, 2020. Hope you guys do enjoy the video. Remember, you can find affiliate links to purchase these movies down in the description below. Now, before we get into this week's shopping guide, guys, I just want to say that on Friday, Warner Brothers sent me this stack. So I have watched all this stuff, but some of it, I wish I had a little bit more detail to give you guys for the review. But keep in mind, this is 4 movies in 1 season, and I watched it all in 2 days. I worked one of those days. I had one of those days off. But it was a lot to get through in just 2 days. And of course, thank you guys so much for your support. It allows me to get stuff like this to bring to you guys. It means the world to me. So first up, we have the Goonies releasing for the first time on 4K. This one will include 4K Blu-ray and digital, Amazon and Walmart $24.96, Best Buy $24.99, and Target $25.99. It is also releasing on a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital for $29.99. Now, Warner Brothers did send me over a copy for review, and I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check that out, just search for the Goonies on my channel. Now, if you guys do, you will also find I did 2 unboxings of previous Steelbooks and an anniversary edition, so I got a bunch of Goonies unboxings. The Goonies, you know, I was kind of thinking about it. I think this is kind of like the movie where if you grew up with it, you know, this thing is amazing. If you're an adult going into this, maybe you're not quite as into it. So this is a movie about this group of kids who live in, I don't know where they live, but they call it the Goondocks, and that's why they're the Goonies. And it's kind of like near the ocean, and all their houses are being foreclosed on. There's some big development. I don't know if they're going to build houses or stores or what they're doing. Basically, they're buying out everybody's houses. It's like the last day before they have to sign this paperwork, and all these kids find this treasure map, and they decide to go look for One-Eyed Willie's treasure. And they're kind of, the one kid's like really obsessed with it, and so they end up going on this adventure. And there's also these like killer prison escapees and stuff that are kind of after them the whole time as they're trying to find this treasure. Now, like I said, guys, I love this movie, but I used to watch this so much when I was a kid, and when you're a kid, you don't really question anything. Watching it as an adult, you know, a lot of stuff in this doesn't make a whole lot of sense, you know, just the things they do and the things they say, and you really question everything as an adult. But that really doesn't stop me from enjoying this. Now, I do understand that for me reviewing this one, nostalgia is a large factor in that. So I did, you know, I'm no expert, but I did do a comparison of the 4K and the Blu-ray. And to be honest, I didn't really see much, if any, difference. Now, again, I'm no expert, but they looked about the same color and brightness and clarity. To me, I didn't see a noticeable enough difference in the 4K for it to really just jump out at me and be a huge difference. That being said, of course, you know, it does not look worse. I guess that's a positive. The movie, love it, guys. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. It's just this really fun adventure. It's fairly family friendly. There is a little bit. It's rated PG, but there's a little bit of stuff in there. But I think, you know, you can watch it with your kids. I watched it with my daughter. Of course, she didn't watch the whole thing, but I love this one, guys. Great artwork, too, here on the case. I did also pre-order that 4K Steelbook, so when I get that, I'll bring you guys an unboxing of that. Next up is Beetlejuice, releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart $24.96, Best Buy and Target $24.99. Best Buy will also be releasing a 4K Blu-ray and digital Steelbook for $29.99. Now, I did pre-order that Steelbook as well, so once that comes in, I'll bring you guys an unboxing of that. And Warner Brothers did send me over a copy of Beetlejuice on 4K for review, and I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check that out, just search for Beetlejuice on my channel. I know I have 1 or 2 other Steelbook unboxings of this posted as well. So this is the classic Tim Burton movie. One of my favorite Tim Burton movies for sure. You got Batman, and I don't know if I would put Beetlejuice above Batman Returns. But Batman and Beetlejuice, probably my two favorite Tim Burton movies. And you guys know Tim Burton. He has kind of a very unique vision. And this is kind of a horror comedy kind of thing. At least that's what I would call it. Where Michael Keaton plays Beetlejuice. And Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis, they're living in this big house. And they take like 2 weeks off. And they go to the store. And their car crashes off a bridge. And next thing they know, they're at home. Well, they soon realize that they're actually dead and they're ghosts. And a new New York family has moved into the house now. The daughter, she's like kind of really gothic and she can actually see them, and they're going to try to scare the people out, and they need Beetlejuice's help. And Michael Keaton, he's just really silly, over the top, and fun. And if you guys haven't seen this one, I mean, where you been? But I really enjoy this movie. Now, I did also have a chance to compare the Blu-ray and the 4K. Now, to me, the 4K is a very good upgrade on this one. In many aspects, brightness, clarity, color, just a quick comparison of them. It's not even close. The color and the brightness is so much better on the 4K than the Blu-ray. Now, for the actual movie, I think it's a fun movie. I definitely enjoy it. I usually try to watch this at least every couple years. Just a fun movie. I gave the movie a 4 out of 5. Next up is Sherlock Holmes, releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Best Buy $24.99, Target and Walmart $33.99. Now, Warner Brothers did send me over a copy of Sherlock Holmes for review, and I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check that out, just search for Sherlock Holmes on my channel. Now, I love the artwork they did on the slipcover. I love the white and the foil. I think they did a really good job with the slipcover and the color kind of matching font and colors, and they just did a really good job on this. Now, the movie... Robert Downey Jr. plays Sherlock Holmes, and Jude Law plays Dr. Watson. And in it, they're obviously trying to solve a mystery. This guy, he's like a serial killer or something, and he's put to death, but then he apparently comes back to life, and he's trying to take over, I don't know, the world or the country or just something. He's trying to, get power, and they have to solve, how these things happened. Now, it was kind of interesting in that he would do these things where he's like in a fight or whatever, and he'd be like telling you all the moves he would do and the other guy would do. And they would show it as he was telling it, but then when he got done, they'd show it again. And I'm like, I don't know, wasn't the first time enough? This movie is already over 2 hours long, and they're showing these scenes basically twice. And I just, to me, it was a small annoyance, but definitely an annoyance for such a long movie. But I did like how they would kind of like solve something, but you wouldn't know what happened, and then he would go back and explain all of the clues and what he did to figure it out. I thought that part was pretty cool. I think Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law are both really good in this movie. To me, it's just a little too long, and it gets a little slow. And to me, I find myself in parts losing interest. But this was actually my second time watching it. I did enjoy it a little more the second time. I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5. Next up is Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows, releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Best Buy $24.99, Target and Walmart $33.99. Now, this one does have a steelbook out now at Zavvi, and you guys can find that link on my website if you're interested in purchasing that. Now, Warner Brothers did send me over a copy of Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows, for review. I did post an unboxing of this if you'd like to check that out. Of course, just search for Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows, and you'll find that one. So similar to the first one, definitely love the artwork. They did a red theme on here. You got the white on the foil and the red theming all around. It looks really good. Now, this was a first time watch for me, and in this one, there is this guy that they're trying to find. Well, they're like trying to find a bunch of people, and eventually you get to the main guy they're trying to find, and they kind of have this back and forth with him, where he kind of he has respect for Sherlock Holmes, but they're against each other. It's kind of a weird thing they got going on, but they're basically after Dr. Moriarty. And I like this one more than the first one, guys. I felt like it was a little more action. I felt like the picture was a little brighter, and they added more color, where in the first one I felt like it was mostly kind of neutral tones to everything. I feel like this one, well, it still was a lot of neutral tones. They did add a little bit of color in there just to make it visually a little more exciting, and I think it helped. I definitely also I enjoyed the story, and I liked all the twists and turns, and of course every time he solves something, going back and finding out how he solved it. He does lots of disguises in this one. And I don't know, I thought this one was a lot more fun. I enjoyed this one quite a bit more, guys. I give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Next up is Young Sheldon, the complete third season. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray, Amazon and Best Buy $22.99, Walmart $24.99, and Target no listing. Also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $19.96, Best Buy and Target $19.99. Now, Warner Brothers did send me over a copy of Young Sheldon, the complete third season, for review, and I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check that out, just search for Young Sheldon on my channel. So this was 21 episodes following Sheldon as a young boy. If you guys haven't seen the show, it's Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory, and he's, I don't know, 10, 11 years old or something like that, and it just kind of goes into his childhood, although it doesn't only focus on him. In fact, the main theme throughout this season is his Mima's dating life and all these different boyfriends and things that happen. Just seems to come up a lot, I don't know, almost every episode. And it's also about his brother and his sister and his dad and his mom and his grandma and his teachers and, you know, kind of everybody. It doesn't just necessarily focus on him. Now, I do find this show fun. I don't find a lot of it to be super humorous. I did laugh a few times. I really like the episode where all the men or whatever, they go camping, and, you know, I thought that was a fun episode. And then there was this one where he had to do a swimming test, and I thought that was going to be like a Halloween episode because the teacher, the coach or whatever, his like eyes are all glowing red, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a neat Halloween thing, but I guess it was just because he was scared to go swimming. I don't know, but I do enjoy this show. I think it's fun. I just wish I found it to be a little funnier. I gave this a 3 out of 5. It's a good family friendly show to watch. Next up is Irresistible, releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Amazon and Best Buy $22.99, Target $24.99, and Walmart $29.51. Also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $17.96, Best Buy $19.99, and Target $23.49. Next up is Rogue, releasing on a Blu-ray and digital, Amazon and Walmart $14.96, Best Buy $14.99, and Target $17.99. Also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $12.96, Target $12.99, and Best Buy $13.99. Next up is Cut Off, releasing on a Blu-ray, Amazon and Best Buy $22.99, Walmart $26.35, and Target no listing. Also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Best Buy $19.99, Walmart $22.08, and Target no listing. And then next up we have Blood Quantum. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray, Amazon, Best Buy, and Target $12.99, Walmart $16.47. Also releasing on a DVD, Walmart $9.96, Amazon and Best Buy $13.99, and Target $16.49. Next up we have Magnum P.I. Season 2 releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Best Buy $39.99, Walmart $40.50, Target $40.99. Next up is Time Loop, releasing on a DVD, Walmart $9.96, Amazon and Best Buy $9.99, and Target no listing. I don't have a copy of Time Loop yet. I'm assuming I'll get one this week, so hopefully I'll be reviewing that for you guys next week. Now, a couple titles available now, guys, that I didn't have a chance to watch till this last week. Warner Brothers sent me over a copy of Deep Blue Sea 3 for review, and I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check that out, just search for Deep Blue Sea on my channel. So this one is about this woman who's some sort of scientist, and she's studying marine life or something, and they're on this kind of man-made, I don't know if it was like a man-made island or there was a really small island there, but because of polar ice caps melting, it's like all underwater, and they just kind of have these little shacks on the water, I guess. And then these guys show up saying that they're looking for these sharks that are dangerous or whatever. And so they're kind of looking for them together. And of course, there's a lot of twists and turns, and there's some sinister stuff going on. And, you know, it's pretty predictable overall. You know, I thought this was a pretty good quality movie. Definitely just kind of what you would expect from a shark movie. Doesn't really go above and beyond, but definitely is enjoyable and a fun watch. I give this a 3 out of 5. Last up this week, guys, I was sent over Behind the Line for review, and to be honest, I'm not entirely sure who distributed this. It does say Reel to Reel Films on here, but I'm just not I'm just not entirely positive who sent me this. So this is a World War II movie. There's these English soldiers, and they end up getting caught, and it's only like a couple of them, and they get sent to I don't know what you call it, like a detainment camp or a POW camp or whatever. And they're kind of just there waiting to get transferred to like the real big POW camp. And the head Nazi guy there finds out that one of them is like a professional boxer, and so he wants him to like box these Nazis for their enjoyment. And at first he doesn't want to do it, but then the soldiers start to realize maybe this could be our opportunity to escape. Everyone's busy watching the boxing match, and we escape. So they're kind of plotting their escape through a lot of the movie. And he's got a box, but like they're like, oh, you can't win, and stuff like that. I thought this was a decent movie, guys. The acting was pretty well done. The production was pretty good. I mean, it did definitely show, a lower budget quality in some places, especially with extras and the amount of extras. And some of that just, was obvious, but I didn't think this movie was bad. I definitely feel like there are some parts that slow down a little bit, but overall, guys, I enjoyed this one. I gave it a 3 out of 5. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys have seen any of these movies, be sure to let me know your thoughts, and if you plan on picking any of them up, let me know which ones down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check the suggested videos, and for more movie news, check out my website, BobsMovieReview.com, and I'll see you guys next time.